All right, folks, back to the riff. Growthier and moneyer will solve affordability. That's the subject of the riff. Everyone nowadays is obsessing about affordability. Okay, I get that. But I have a thought. Let's not make this any harder than it needs to be. The solution to affordability is, wait for it, hang on, growth. Growth solves a lot of problems, but especially affordability. The Federal Reserve and other government bureaucracies say we have to settle for less than 2% growth. That will never solve affordability. We must have policies that are growthier. I'm thinking 3 to 4%, which is actually the historical norm. That kind of prosperity will make everybody happy. It is growthier, and it will lead to moneyer for our middle class and even lower income folks who are trying to climb the ladder. 3 to 4% growth produces a lot of income. And that income can be used, buy a new home, whatever else you want. I think interest rates are too high, but I don't think that's the biggest obstacle to making people happier and living more affordably. I think there's not enough income because we have not had enough growth for quite some time. And yes, we've had too much inflation. During the awful Biden years, the inflation destroyed the purchasing power of income. Now, once again, let me say, I don't want to make this any harder than it needs to be. President Trump has a policy of tax cuts, deregulation, drill baby drill, and reciprocal free and fair trade. That is a growthier policy. It is just what the doctor ordered, and it's been passed into law, and we need a bit of patience to watch it solve the affordability problem. Now, as Kevin Hassett is telling us, he's going to be here in a second, the typical worker lost $3,400 during the Biden years. That's a killer. But already, the Trumpian growth policy has recouped about $1,200. So it's a third back. But that's not good enough. So I understand the people who are suffering from the Biden's failed big government socialism. Nonetheless, even with these stock market corrections that come and go, forget it. The S&P 500 index is up 35% since the April dip, 35%. All right, about 135 million Americans are sharing in that. Total household net worth, wait for this, is $180 trillion. That is a remarkable achievement for our economy. Now, coming back to earth, Drill Baby Drill is producing $2.80 average gasoline price in 28 states. And it's going to go lower, and lower energy prices permeate the entire economy and will drag down inflation. Just give it some time. Next year, perhaps $200 billion, as much as $200 billion worth of tax refunds for tips and overtime and seniors and auto loans. All that's going to help solve middle-class affordability. The massively pro-growth, all the business tax incentives, hugely pro-growth. We're building factories. Those factories will be hiring workers with good pay that provides all the income that I describe as moneyer for the average working family. Moneyer means you can fix up your existing home. Moneyer means you'll be able to buy a new car. Moneyer means you can take a wonderful vacation. But here's the point. Mr. Trump is the growthiest president since Ronald Reagan. His second tax cut coming after the first one in his first term is remarkable. Reagan also had 2 major tax cuts, and the economy grew at roughly 5% per year for nearly 8 years. 5%, growthier, moneyer. So I know the affordability issue is going to continue, and I also know that the Schumer Democrats are going to do everything they can to sabotage Mr. Trump's successes. But I know the president's going to stick with it, and I know that his advisors are going to fan out through the country and do a good selling job, and I know that growth and prosperity, growth brings the ultimate solution. That will solve affordability. And that's the riff.